Hello everybody, I'm here with my greenhouse. I'm putting on some thin sheeted plastic. I still gotta redo my French drain kind of thing, which I'm gonna work on later. Technically it's supposed to come down now because it'll just rip and everything. So anyway, I need to go ahead and add another piece of plastic there. I have this type of plastic, but it's so hard and it's been cold out I can't get it to unflex, so it's all folded up. I'm like, oh, I was stupid, I should have rolled it, but I didn't do it. I folded it, so now I can't I can't undo it. So I just left that from last year. That's what from last year. And this year I'm going to use this little lightweight plastic I use on the chickens. I even put it on this thing here, which I'm still working on it. I just got this one big piece over top of the outdoor garden, so I can start plants in there. I got to take this all down, unscrew it, pull it down because it's going to fall apart in little bits and pieces. The little blue, English blue, oh, what do you call it? Little game bird bandums are out here wandering around. I have 3 of them here wishing to go in there. There they are. Hello, 3. These are the older girls, and I think that one's an older girl over there. I don't know where the youngest one's at. And then I have these 2 little roosters. Let's see. This is the one I want to sell for $5. He's a cochin, a white cochin with a gray tail, which is really pretty. That one's an Easter egger mixed with a cochin I definitely want to keep, but he has all kinds of issues, so still working with him. And these are my lavender orpington females, because the boys, I try to separate them and they can't be pulled apart, so I had to put them up all on the hill. So they're kind of like, all right, calm down. They're like here, staying here, keeping them company. These guys want to go in there and eat too, but there's nothing to eat. They're just going to get the same thing that get out here. I don't have this being the orphantons anymore. I have it to be a walkthrough. I'm going to take you a little quick tour. If nobody's on this side, because I don't want them on this side. And I don't know if I'm going to turn it into a greenhouse for the chickens anymore. Let me get this opened up and show you. Oh, get in here. Oh yeah, here we got an Easter egger here. Hi, Easter egger. And what I'm trying to do in here is going to change the whole format. I'm doing that again. I'm always doing that. This is their area here. I dig it all up and everything so they can dig through the worms and stuff like that, and they get water. And over here, I opened the doorway back up. I don't know if I'm going to put the door on or not. I'm going to come in here and dig this all up and put more leaves in so they can make it into a dust tunnel, a giant dust tunnel for them to go and do their dusting. And that's what I'm thinking, which I'm still working on this. I've already got some of the wood up here. Need to add more wood, put wood on this side. So it kind of like keeps it all in here. I'm just going to leave this like this because I'm not going to mess with it too much. And on this side, oh boy, I got to take this nesting box off, give it to the big girls, or someone of the big girls. And this is the other side over here, which I've locked it in pretty good. This little girl here, I call her, what do you call her? Man, I forgot what she's called. I call her Black Girl for now, but she's, oh, what is she called? I call her something. Oh, Splashy. I call her Splashy. She wants to be with me all the time. It's like every time I come in there, she trips me and everything. Oh, I got a new egg in there. And so here's another one of my Easter eggers. And here's my big blackbird is over there. And this one here is a cochin mixed with a, I'm not sure. I don't think she's really mixed with the one that's Junior, or not Junior's father, which is Funky Man. Because she looks more like some of the other ones that she has. This one is probably just a cochin with a little bit of mixture, something else in her. And so Penny's out here, I think. I don't know where Penny's at, unless she's inside. I don't know. Let me look out here. Penny, you out here? Or is she still inside? I mean, he's been attacking her, but I don't think he really attacks her. He just wants to, get to know her and everything. But they're all out here. I got that stuff there. I'm going to use that for my tractor thing. These guys are the ones I'm going to put in my tractor whenever I get it done. And I put that thing in there. What do you guys think of that idea? I didn't do anything much on this side. I just, they're walking around it. I'm going to put my those walls back in that do the composting, because I don't like it this way. And it's so much colder back here too. And I like it better when it's nice and warm. Everybody keeps saying, well, didn't you have problems with mice back here? Actually, I didn't have that many problems with mice back here. Anyway, baby kept them under control. And but then there's, see how they roost up there and they just sit up there. I'm not really worried about them flying out. I think they just like being in here because it's got all kinds of good stuff for them to do. I put in some sheet of plastic on this side to keep them warm so there's no breeze coming through. And but they seem to like it. I mean, it's not that huge. I mean, I was going to bring it over a little closer, but I didn't do that. And I was going to make that third yard in here, but I decided not to. I'm going to go ahead and move this out to that point over there to keep the cats out. Cats are jumping in here, so I don't want them in here. But I'm going to work on it some more later, but I haven't done it yet. I just got them out here. This is their spot. And so the Easter eggers and cochins come out here. And over here is, I got a mixture of cochin mixed with a leg bar. So that's what she is. And that's what she is here too, but she's orange. She's an orange one right there. Right there. And he likes these girls. He doesn't like the two new blue or lavender orphantons. He just attacks them. So I think I'm just going to have to let him stay with the little ones until he gets used to them, and then maybe I'll introduce them again. I don't need them being attacked and chewed up. I want them to get along. And I guess I should have never moved them and just moved the roosters, but I didn't do that. I should have done that when they were still young. He probably would have accepted them. And he doesn't like them either. He chases after them and tries to hurt them. So I just put him in with the really calm and easygoing little guys that don't know any better. Oh, what can you do? But this looks really good. I mean, from what I've done so far. I told my husband that I'm going to start cutting parts of this tree. This really big tree here. This is a cherry tree, but I'm going to cut it down and put some apple tree and splice it in for an apple, kind of like an apple cherry tree. Because it never gets any cherries on it. It only gets like, I think it's a male. So I figured if I put a female apple tree mixed into it, it'll be fine and everything. So, but anyway, they're all out here enjoying themselves. I mean, I'm going to be moving the back gate for these guys down further toward the ducks so they have a bigger yard. So, but this is their yard, and plus I want to have more Easter eggers. These aren't enough Easter eggers. I got, what, 1, 2, then 3, 4 females and 1 male. I need more Easter eggers. Now, the cochins, I only have 2 left. I mean, my girlfriend ain't going to have cochins anymore. She doesn't have them, so she sold them all, and I was sad, because I would have taken a few of those. But it's okay. But she does what she needs to do, and I raise whatever I can. And she said if the darn Easter eggers were any bigger, she would take them, but they're not big enough. And she wants bigger chickens. So we'll see what Mr. Junior over here has. He might have some babies from these guys. I don't know. I don't know how that all works, and if they will let them have babies. I don't know. I don't know who one will go broody. Probably the ones that are mixed with cochin will probably go broody. I still like to get a couple silkies and put them in here, but everybody says your silkies will die, and I said, why? It says they can't see where they're going. Well, you trim their eyes out, they can see where they're going, and just not trim their eyes out, but to trim them. There she goes. She's up there. She's trying to see if she can eat more. And I have not had any of these big ones over here fly out, so they seem to be content being in here. She's inside the little basket. What you doing over there, huh? You playing in the basket, huh? Yeah, she's looking in the leaves there. Something has to be good. Don't you dare go over. You go over, the wings get trimmed. Oh, there's oh, what do they call these ones? I call them getting different names. Oh, Weedy. That's Weedy, and those are sisters. They grew up together, so they're always instigating both each other instigators. They're always trying to figure out one way to do it. I think she's trying to lay a nest in there. The other one has the top of the waterer, which I don't know what I did with the waterer. I think I took it out because they're just messing with it. So I gave them like water dishes so they can drink out of that. She didn't stay up there. She just wanted to go up and look. And I got that all hooked in there, and just a place that they can go, and I'm going to make a nice little dusting area out there for them. But they enjoy this out here. They're all enjoying it. Anyway, I'm going back in. I got things to do. Things to get done with. Oh, what are you doing over there, huh? And then over here, I'm going to keep putting wood up and make it all a wooden wall. Leave this on there, but just to keep it in case I decide to take it down. I don't have the chickens coming in on me. So anyway, that's them. And I got to dig this up, get it ready for dusting, and make it into a giant dust bath. And but I haven't done it yet. And we got, oh, there's the other Easter egger. That one's what's she called? Brownie. because she's got a lot of brown in her face. So I call her Brownie. And this is just an extra food dish or whatever, you know, because sometimes they all follow me. So I put it in here first and then go in the other room and put it in the other side. Oh, I don't see any cats in here, because sometimes the cats somehow figure out how to get in here all the time. Drives me nuts. Up on the roof here. Ugh, gonna go crazy. Anyway, let me get myself back out of here if I can. Oh, here's Mr. Rooster. My little girl. Oh, don't you go in there. No, no. That's not for you. I don't want that rooster to hurt you. I don't think anybody will hurt you, but I just want to find out. Here's my littlest rooster. I haven't got him a name yet. I'll just call him the littlest rooster, because he's the littlest one in my garden. Almost stepped on one. And but that's my littlest rooster. These roosters over here will be bigger. This rooster over here will always stay that small. So it's my littlest rooster, and he's got this whole garden over here. I got to get it cleaned up. He's kind of getting mad at me because I made a mess. See, big old mess. But I'm working on trying to get everything covered. I got this mostly covered, and I got the ducks almost basically done. All right, my boots are getting so coated. Good thing my husband told me not to wear my shoes out here. He said, it's probably a good muddy mess. You don't need to be going out there with your boots on. I said, or with your lightweight boots. See, I put some of that plastic on this side. I still got to put a little bit of plastic on this side, and the two sections there, and then the vents, the top one. Because these are olive trees, and they're not supposed to have that much cold, but if you keep the wind off of them, they'll do fine, because I did it last year and they did fine. So this is the outdoor garden I tore apart. I tear it apart every year because I can never make up my mind what I want to do. And I'm still digging out sweet potatoes. And here we have put plastic on this side and that side, the same thin plastic. And I put some little nesting boxes in here. I put some on their door. I put plastic over there. Show you what I've done in here. Oh, here like this. This is the plastic. You come in on it. I had a Ziploc their light up that kept knocking it down. I don't need a fire, so this is so in case it's too cold they can sit underneath and keep them warm. Got a vent up there and a vent over here, and I still need to cover that corner. And this should get about 35 and stay 35 degrees in here every single time it goes into 20s. It stays in here because I had a thermometer here one time with the quail. I used to have. I don't have the quail anymore. They're a little bit too much work. And decided to stick with chickens. And I had it in here, and it stayed at 35 when it was 20 degrees outside. If I was too cold, I just came in here and like literally sat and said, oh, how much warmer this is. So I think I did really well. I got their heater on to keep the water, you know, from freezing. Got them a treat. There are two nesting boxes. I don't know if I got anything in the nesting boxes. Let's see. Nothing in that one. Nothing in that one. You can see this is cool. They got two little nests in there. See them? I got two of them can go in there at the same time. Those are those little boxes I bought a long, long time ago from Walmart. Walmart don't carry them anymore, but sometimes, who carries them? Dollar General. I see them at Dollar General once in a while. And I thought about getting more, but I don't need any more right now. I thought the mealworms were going to come in today, but this baby, she's following me with the little brown nose. She's trying to find mice. She's the mouse person. She tries to find them. Anyway, so this is basically locked up for them to keep them warm, and I put the little they wouldn't even go in last night. It was like getting in the 20s last night, and they wouldn't go in because of this stuff. They're afraid of it, but I made it short enough they can get in. Let's see if we got any eggs in here yet, because I know one squawked that she laid an egg. I don't know if she did. Oh, she laid an egg. One laid an egg yesterday. Was the first time, and it was not a very good looking egg. We'll say it that way. I think she was first egg, and it hurts when they come out, I guess. And after that, this is like the second one she laid because it's not as bloody. So she's getting better. Yeah, I don't have any more protein to give them to make them feel good. But at least they can dig this all up. We'll go back in the greenhouse. The greenhouse has got the wood in it for all the wood I'm going to use on the tractor. Wood everywhere. But oops, sorry, didn't mean to bump you in the butt. Anyway, so right now I am working on trying to finish up all the plasticking. I got to do the front of the greenhouse, and I got the cold house mostly finished, and that's where I'm going to start some plants. I'm going to build some tables in there to put it in there, and hopefully I can get the mice under control. I still have to secure the ducks on this side, which I have not done it yet. Now we got this rain. It made the ground a little softer. I can get in here and do it. Is this section here? Yeah, I have the 1/2 inch, but I want to put more of it at the bottom here. But I got to dig down drop it into the ground and then cover it, because it's all done on this side. It's not done on this side. And up here, I'm going to do some of it here and some of it there, but leave a little opening for the hose to go in for the summer and everything. I just got myself a hose piece I needed. Oh boy, that broke off. I need to replace that. Yeah, that's not good. Okay, but I need to put another one in there. But I got a couple more pieces of plastic put on this side. Get it as warm as I can in there, so when I start plants, they'll grow and everything and all that. What are you're shivering? You don't have your coat on because you didn't want to put it on. And all these guys are doing really well. You can see where the water level's at. The water level on this one's right here. See, it's just kind of sweating. That one's right there, because this one gets full, and gets too full, it runs out of this one and goes down in that one. So that one's this full, and this one's this full. This is from the buckets. I pick up the buckets and pour it in. So it has its own water system. I have to get another hose. Actually has another hose. I just got to put another thing here that I can let that one drain into that one. So I have two going in there and not have to worry. So I think it's better that way. And then this way, if this one gets empty and that one's, because the hose goes all the way down, and if this one starts to, getting empty, this one will suck this one out and go back in here. It just works that way. I don't know why, it just does. And then that's that lemonade blueberry plant, which I can't wait to see that's going to do. I mean, I'm going to start planting more of this stuff in here. That way, when it gets big and bushy, that it gets taller, that these guys hopefully not eat them all and be able to even get some. Oh, I got to get to working on this section there to kind of cover it, or I don't know what to do with it. It's just like it's an opening. I should have bumped it up against there, and I could have, but I didn't want to, and I decided not to, and that's the way it works. The duck area, I just have to rebuild their little nesting area, which I have done. Just gave them a box to be in for now. But I'm really proud of myself getting this thing finished. So it's probably going to be really warm in there. Anyway, I'm going to let you guys go. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.